Hi friends, happy midweek. Reverend Beth Simmons here with a midweek moment for you. So on Sundays, we just started a new sermon series on Be the Church. Um, I know some of you may have seen that banner from the United Church of Christ that has Be the Church at the top and then lists a whole bunch or has it across. Some of them, many of them are in rainbow colors. Ours is. But we're going through those every week for the next, 12 weeks or so. And so midweek moments will not be sort of associated with that or anything. Well, we'll just see where the Spirit leads us. This week, it's leading me to the fact that this Sunday is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is not generally a holiday that I celebrate in worship any more than just sort of mentioning it during prayers for lots of reasons. Mother's Day can be really difficult for a lot of people, and for all kinds of reasons. And I know that traditionally in a lot of churches, they have a tradition of like giving a carnation to mothers or to every woman, and there's a lot that makes that hard. And so some people actually avoid church on Mother's Day just for that reason. But anyway, so I don't usually preach on it. But this midweek moment, I wanted to mention it because I just got this beautiful new book, or it's new to me. It was published. I don't know when it was published. I don't have a inside thing. Here we go. Oh, there it is. 2022. So it is new. A new book called Mother God, and it's by Teresa Kim Pecinovsky, and it's illustrated by Khoa, and the publisher is Beaming Books out in Minneapolis. So here's the cover, and it's a gorgeous book, and it really touches on something that I feel strongly about theologically, which is that God is not male. Um, yes, often Scripture references God as Father and uses he pronouns, but there's a lot of background to that. But it is not really the exclusive way to reference God. And so I often will use other pronouns for God. I very often have used she. Now that we're becoming a little bit more aware and comfortable, some of us, with more gender neutral pronouns like they, I've often used they for God, God being no gender and all genders. But I do that in particular, and people sometimes bristle against it because just simply dropping any pronouns still leaves us thinking God is male. That's a whole other thing. But anyway, and I was struck with the importance of books like this when my 8-year-old saw this book and was like, I don't think that's going to be a good book because the Christian God is a guy, is male, is a father. And of course, this very feminist Pastor Mama was like, oh, where have I gone wrong? Clearly I've not done enough. But the truth is, he reads a lot of stuff on his own. He reads a story Bible. He's got the Brick Bible, which is the Lego stuff. And so when he reads these stories, he's reading in pronouns, which are male. And he's reading where Jesus calls God Father. And so that's all the context he has. He's not in church listening to my sermons yet. So books like this, specifically aimed at kids, to help them understand a wider range of how we might imagine God, is really important. So, with the permission of the author and publisher, I am going to share this beautiful book with you today in celebration of Mother's Day and of mothers and mothering people everywhere. You know God the Father, but God is your mother too. You are made in her image. She is making all things new. Waiting for new life to begin, God is a mother in labor. She takes deep breaths until the birth, rejoicing with friend and neighbor. Throughout day and night, God wakes to nurse the infant at her side. She snuggles her baby gently until he closes his sleepy eyes. When baby tumbles on the floor, God pulls off each tiny sock. She holds her arms out wide, and the baby learns to walk. God is Sophia wisdom, teaching what is true and right. Wisdom works, creates, orders, and plays. She calls us with joy and delight. Make sure you can really see these illustrations here. Over the waters of creation, God is the spirit who hovers. She forms the earth into a bed, and the wide sky its covers. God is a mother hen who gathers chicks under her wings. She plays hide and seek in soft grass, behind trees and quiet springs. She protects her cubs from danger, God, the great mother bear. As fierce as she is tender, she guards them in her care. Just gonna make sure my phone doesn't tip over here. God is a lurking leopard, secretive, skilled, and strong. Teaching her young to swim and climb, she roars and they tag along. With a huge supply of flour, God kneads and bakes good bread. She feeds her entire neighborhood. They feast, and all are fed. God is a skillful seamstress who stitches and sews thread together. She makes clothes for rain, snow, and sun, caring for you in all kinds of weather. Granny Baba Halmeoni, God is a woman with gray hair. She passes down stories of old, rocking softly in a chair. She is the God who sees you. God weeps, mourns, and cries. She comforts you through the longest night, keeping watch until sunrise. She quiets us with her songs, singing lullabies in the night. God, our nurturing mother, wraps us in holy moonlight. God is your loving mother. You are made in her image too. God calls you beloved. She is making all things new. Friends, I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that you recognized a lot of the images and imagery that was used in that story from the Bible. And if you didn't, you might want to find this book for yourself, first of all, or if something particularly caught your interest, you might want to look it up, because many of the images and metaphors in here for God do come right from Scripture. So this is not something that is, anti-biblical at all. Anyway, friends, I hope you have a wonderful day, and a wonderful rest of your week. And however Mother's Day is for you, whether it is joyful and a celebration, whether it is hard and complicated, or it's just another day, please know that your Mother God is with you, bears you up, wipes away your tears, swings and dances in celebration with you. All of those things. You are beloved in her eyes. Be well, folks.